Down on another stretch of river that I bailiff for one of my local clubs. If you look here, these are all the trees being cut out. If you look over there, there's all big goat willows all overhanging the river. Everything's gone. This is a little side stream that comes in. Totally silted up now. It used to be all golden gravel. There's not a drop of water in it. All the trees over the far side have all been cut down everywhere. And they're just lying on the bed of the river. I'm just going to walk you down the stretch now and show you the damage what's been done. These are the swims here. They're up on the bank now. That's what's left of all the swims. They've cut everything down and just threw everything on the floor. You look here, these are all the other trees, all the trees they've cut out. All the trees just dumped, all the swims just dumped on the side of the bank. Loads and loads of 100-year-old trees, all just dumped. You look along, there's just no cover left on the river now at all. All the trees, what, 10 or 15 feet away from the bank, they're still there. But all the ones that overhang the river, or any branches going in the river, they've all been taken out. Just look here, all the stuff's been dumped in the middle of the river. There's branches and twigs and everything thrown everywhere. You get to here now, here's all the other trees, all been cut down. They've put all the trees over here as well. All the trees cut everywhere. Just dumped on the side. You look out here, they've cut everything down, all the trees have been cut down here, everything's been left in the middle of the river. There's bins and buckets and rubbish and twig, everything's just all in the middle of the river. Here's all the other barbel swims throwing up on the bank. All the way along. And this goes on for a mile. Total destruction. We'll walk you down here. We've got one tree that is being left here. There's the other parts of the swims there. All been cut, thrown up on the banks. Same all along here. Here's the other swims. All thrown out everywhere. Get up here. Just rubbish all over the river. Just dumped all over the river. Nothing's been cleaned out. It's destroyed all the habitat of the river. You look on the far bank, everything's been cut down, all the way down. I have never ever seen it look like this. Never. Normally I can come down here this time of year in the summer. You can see barbel, chub, roach, dace. I have not seen anything. And you look over here, they've just dumped all the trees in the middle of the river, cut down all the far bank. There's lovely big old willows all overhanging the river, all gone. Everything's just dumped in the middle of the river. It's absolutely shocking. Total destruction. And it's going to get worse and worse in a minute, as you're going to see. You see all the branches here? Everything's been cut down, all the way down the river. Absolutely pointless. 100-year-old willows, all cut down. Everywhere. It's like Armageddon. Trees everywhere. It looks like we've had a hurricane. Everything's been dumped everywhere. Trees. Everything's been cut down. It's one of my favourite swims that used to be in the river. And this is what I'm paying, £82 a year for my salmon licence, for a full UK licence to fish in this country. And this is what they do to our rivers. Yeah, it's disgraceful. I'm absolutely gutted. All the way up, as I've just walked down, all the trees are cut down everywhere. You look out here, everything's just thrown out in the bed of the river. That was all golden gravel here. Now it's just, well, you can see for yourself. You look over the far bank, there was all the overhanging willows. They're all gone. Lovely little undercut there, lovely swims, all been cut out, and there they are there. Everything up on the banks, all the way down the river. Total destruction. And this is the Environment Agency that have done this without permission. You look here, more swims, all up on the banks. It breaks my heart to see a river I've fished all my life treated in this way.